Breaking news. Is the H-1B visa system under attack? With President Donald Trump's return to power, Indian professionals in the US are facing heightened scrutiny and stricter immigration policies. As uncertainty looms, many are asking, are there other options beyond the H-1B? The answer is yes. Today, we uncover lesser known US work visas that could be game changers for Indian professionals. Stay tuned. The H-1B visa has long been the most sought after visa for Indian professionals looking to work in the US. However, with Trump's re-election, fears of more restrictive immigration policies have shaken the H-1B community. From policy crackdowns to MAGA-fueled backlash, visa holders are facing an uncertain future. But here's the good news. There are multiple alternatives to the H-1B visa, which many professionals are not aware of. These include H-2A, H-2B, H-3 visas for temporary or specialized jobs, L-1 visa for employees of multinational companies, O-1 visa for individuals with extraordinary abilities, P, Q, and R visas for athletes, entertainers, cultural exchange participants, and religious workers. These options offer valuable opportunities for those seeking to work in the US without relying on the unpredictable H-1B lottery system. H-1B visa, a historical perspective. Indians have dominated the H-1B visa category for decades. In 2023 alone, 70% of all H-1B visas were awarded to Indian nationals, a staggering 206,591 out of 265,777. But how did Indians become such a vital part of the US workforce? It all began with the 1965 Immigration Nationality Act, which eliminated national quotas and opened doors for skilled professionals. By the 1990s, as India's economic reforms took shape, Indian tech talent started to flood the H-1B program, helping shape Silicon Valley into what it is today. The Immigration Act of 1990 formally established the H-1B visa, capping insurances at $65,000 per year. As American students moved away from science and engineering degrees, Indian workers stepped in to fill the gap, becoming the backbone of the US tech industry. The H visas. H-2A, H-2B, H-3. The H-2A visa brings temporary agricultural workers to the US when there is a shortage of American labor. The H-2B visa allows foreign workers to take non-agricultural seasonal jobs in fields like hospitality, construction, and landscape. The H-3 visa is for individuals receiving specialized training in the US, though it does not allow general employment. L-1 visa. The multinational work-around. For professionals working for multinational corporations, the L-1 visa offers a direct path to the US. It allows companies to transfer executives, managers, or employees with specialized knowledge to their US branches. Unlike the H-1B, the L-1 visa has no annual cap, making it a favorable choice for corporate professionals. O-1 visa, for the best of the best. If you're at the top of your field, the O-1 visa is a solid alternative. Unlike the H-1B, which depends on a random lottery, the O-1 is based on individual merit. It is granted to those with extraordinary ability in science, business, education, arts, or sports. This visa is not capped, and if you meet the criteria, your chances of approval are significantly higher than H-1B applicants. P, Q, and R visas. Special categories. P1 visa for athletes and entertainers performing in the US. Q1 visa for cultural exchange participants sponsored by US organizations. R1 visa for religious workers, such as clergy members who have been part of a religious denomination for at least 2 years before applying. These options allow individuals in specialized industries to legally work in the US without needing an H-1B. H-4 and L-2 visas. Work permits for family members. Family members of visa holders can also live and, in some cases, work in the US. H-4 visa for dependents of H-1B holders. Some H-4 visa holders are eligible for work permits. L-2 visa for dependents of L-1 visa holders who can work in the US. R-2 visa for dependents of religious workers though they cannot work. In 2023, India dominated these dependent visa categories as well, with 160,141 H-4 visas, 25,539 L-1 visas, and 32,047 L-2 visas issued to Indian nationals. So, as the future of the H-1B visa hangs in the balance, should Indian professionals start exploring alternative work visas more aggressively? Or do you believe H-1B holders should continue fighting for a fairer system? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Immigration Talk Show for the latest updates on US visas, immigration policies, and career opportunities.